Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. The college football playoff reveal just took place, and man, it's kind of disappointing because you look back at Tennessee's season, and I get it, 8-4 is not the goal, and it was disappointing. It was heartbreaking. You look back at the what ifs, what could have been the field goal against Georgia, the fumble, scoop, and score against Oklahoma, the pick six before the half against Alabama. Again, heartbreak, disappointment, but then you capped it off, and Alabama walked into Neyland Stadium and punched you right in the mouth and kicked your tail, and there was absolutely nothing you can do about it. 8-4 is not acceptable. 8-4 is not the goal. It certainly feels like in college football in 2025, it's either you make the playoff or the entire season was a disappointment. Again, the bracket is now officially revealed. Alabama is in, Miami is in, Vanderbilt and Notre Dame are not, as you see the bracket there on the screen. What are your thoughts on this bracket? Jump in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Everybody's talking about Indiana and what they have been able to do. Been impressive, man. However, go take a look at their schedule. Go look at their ranked opponents. What would Indiana look like if they played Alabama's schedule? What would Indiana look like if they played Georgia's schedule? Heck, everybody wants to talk about Tennessee not playing anybody. Oh, they didn't play anybody, Boogie. Nothing you did counts. Nothing you did matters. Give Indiana Tennessee's schedule and tell me they're going to go undefeated. It ain't going to happen. Now, they got an opportunity to prove it, right? You're going to have to play either Alabama or Oklahoma, Oregon, Texas Tech. You got an opportunity to go prove it. So it is what it is, but the college football playoff bracket is out. Again, jump in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. So where does Tennessee end up in the postseason? And again, I get it. People are going to say, don't care, doesn't matter. Bowl games don't matter. They don't mean anything. And maybe you're right. Again, it certainly feels that way in college football in 2025. But for me, I sit back and I look at it, and it's an opportunity for this football team to suit up and go play. It's another opportunity for us as fans to go watch Tennessee football. I say it all year long. You only get 12 of them in the regular season. So if we can get a bonus game tacked on at the end in a bowl game, then let's go suit up and let's go play. Look, we're about to head into that long 8-month spell, that dry season, 8-month off season with no college football. Now, we'll be talking recruiting and transfer portal and Tennessee football every single day. But, man, let's soak it in, drink it in. Let's go play ball one last time. It's going to be a last ride for some of these seniors, right? Guys like Don Bailey, guys like Bryson Eason, who laid it all on the line. They gave their all for Tennessee. Those guys have been through it, guys that were here, guys that were recruited by Jeremy Pruitt. And when this program hit rock bottom, when this program was facing an NCAA investigation, when Jeremy Pruitt was ran out of town and half of this roster packed up and left and said, I'm out. I didn't sign up for this. Don Bailey, Bryson Eason said, I signed up to play for the Power T, not for Jeremy Pruitt. They gave their all for Tennessee. Could be a last ride for Joey Aguilar, Tyree West, a lot of dudes on this football team that have been through it, and they rebuilt this program back to where it's supposed to be. And I get it, 8-4 is not where we're supposed to be, but we are trending in the right direction. And I almost laugh because, again, I get it, 8-4, it's not acceptable, but it wasn't too long ago, it wasn't that far back that we were sitting here and we were hoping, we were praying, we were fighting, scratching, clawing, just hoping that a guy like Jeremy Pruitt or a guy like Butch Jones or a guy like Derek Dooley could get the program that we love to 6 wins so we could go play in a bowl game in Nashville, Music City Bowl or the Liberty Bowl or wherever. We just want to be good enough. We want to be relevant enough to go play in a bowl game. Now we're looking at 8-4 seasons and we're griping, we're complaining, we're wanting to fire everybody that's on the coaching staff. You find a way to go play in this bowl game, go get a dub, 9-win season. And again, I get it. That's not the goal. That's not the expectation. But I think we're going to join pretty good company. There's only 3 teams, if Tennessee gets that bowl game win, that have averaged 9+ wins the last 4 years. That's Alabama, that's Georgia, and that would be Tennessee if they find a way to go win this bowl game. I think they're keeping pretty good company if you sit back and look at the grand scheme of things. But look, Josh Heupel has had this football team bowl eligible each of his 5 years on Rocky Top. That includes year 1 when you were at rock bottom. The NCAA investigation, Jeremy Pruitt fired, Josh Heupel comes in, and he's bowl eligible in year 1. No other coach has done that since Philip Fulmer. But again, I get it. It's not good enough. It's not the goal. It's not the expectation. But regardless of all that, where will Tennessee play in the postseason? We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. But as always, I need you guys to do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up right down there below the video. It's quick. It's free. It's easy and it helps this channel out, but appreciate it. If it's your first time here, welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. We're not experts here. We're not insiders. We're not media. We're not journalists. We don't fake it. We don't pretend to be that. What we are is exactly what you guys are. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like it, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications so you don't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Right now, going live every Tuesday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. We play EA Sports College Football, but we talk all things Tennessee football. When the news breaks, when the bowl game is official, we'll start jumping back into it. We'll do some tailgate shows, post-game shows. We'll talk Tennessee football all day, every day, because that's what we do here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. But let's jump back into it. Let's talk about it. Where is Tennessee going in the postseason? Somebody asked Brent Hubbs this, and it was around 2:45 yesterday, so before all of the events of the day had played out. He referred to this article that's on the screen now. He says McMurphy is the best when it comes to bowl stuff. He has Tennessee and Illinois in the Music City Bowl in his latest predictions. In talking to people throughout the day, I'm leaning that way as well. Illinois is confirmed as the Big Ten team in the bowl. Feels like that's where Tennessee is going. Missouri to Jacksonville, LSU to the Texas Bowl, and no one to the Duke's Bowl. But let's take a look at the article here. Again, this is on VolQuest, written by Grant Ramey. On threes, Brett McMurphy updates Tennessee football's bowl projection. Says McMurphy believes Tennessee will be staying in state for its bowl game. The On Three College Football Insider on Saturday night updated his bowl projections, predicting the Vols to face Illinois in the Music City Bowl in Nashville. College football playoff field will be set on Sunday afternoon, followed by bowl announcements later in the day. So again, this is all going to become official now that the college football playoff bracket is out. The bowl games are going to be made official throughout the course of the day. Says the Music City Bowl will be played on December 30th with a kickoff time set for 5:30 p.m. Eastern time on ESPN at Nissan Stadium. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go live an hour before that. We're going to go live immediately following the game. We'll have it all covered right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. But it goes on to say McMurphy reported Illinois as confirmed to the Music City Bowl. He also reported Iowa in the ReliQuest Bowl and Michigan in the Citrus Bowl as confirmed, while projecting Iowa to face Vanderbilt in Jacksonville and Michigan to play Texas in Orlando. Tennessee and Illinois have never met in football, but the Vols have made 3 appearances in the Music City Bowl, losses to North Carolina, and also in December of 2010, beat Nebraska in December of 2016, and lost to Purdue 48-45 in December to cap the first season under Josh Heupel. It says Illinois went 8-4 during the regular season. So I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed in this. A lot of people are not going to be happy, but I don't think you're going to be happy regardless of where Tennessee goes. I don't really care. Music City Bowl, Liberty Bowl, Florida Bowl, doesn't really matter to me. When I read the message boards, when I see the comments on Twitter, I think most people are more factoring in more where they're going to get to go take a trip, where they're going to get to go take a vacation, and going to Nashville doesn't feel very special to them. But again, another opportunity for this football team to go play. Another opportunity for us to watch Tennessee suit up and go play. I did see a post on VolQuest. Here's what the poster said. He said, Danny White and Sankey need to show muscle and get Tennessee to a Florida Bowl. The Music City Bowl won't draw fans from UT, Tampa, or Jacksonville. Should be where we go. Danny White needs to hear this from donors and influencers. I don't know what I think about that. I think Tennessee is going to show up, show out, and show love. That's what Tennessee fans do. I think the Music City Bowl is probably going to be 75% Tennessee, maybe 25% Illinois. It's going to be jam-packed full of Orange Tennessee fans that show up, show out, and show love, because that's what we do no matter what. That's it. But we can take a look at the matchup. Tennessee versus Illinois. Illinois 8-4 on the year, finished 7th in the Big Ten. Only win versus a ranked opponent was against number 21 at the time, USC. They lost 63-10 on the road to Indiana. Also a 34-16 loss versus Ohio State, 42-25 on the road against Washington. And then they also lost 27-10 on the road against Wisconsin. Offensively led by quarterback Luke Altmaier, who, if you remember, back after Nico hit the portal in the spring, after spring camp, Luke Altmaier was one of the names that kept popping up on the radar of Tennessee fans as a guy that we could potentially target. But he led this Illinois football team threw for over 2,800 yards, 21 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. They score 29.3 points a game, 55th in the country defensively. They give up 23.2 points per game. That's 56th in the country, 350 yards of total offense allowed each and every game. Most of that is through the air. They're 78th in the country in passing defense. Look, when I look at this matchup, do I get excited? Do I get fired up? Am I excited to go play Illinois in the Music City Bowl? No, not really. But let's go out. Let's be dominant. Let's go take care of business. Let's get that 9-win season. Again, you go get 9 wins. It's only Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia that have done that each of the last 4 seasons. I think you're in pretty good company there. And let's just chalk this season up as a loss, man. Again, when you sit back, take yourself out of it. Get the emotions out of the way. If I told you that Tennessee is going to lose their starting quarterback after spring camp, if I told you that they were going to lose their 2 starting corners that could be NFL prospects for the entire year, if I told you that Boo Carter was going to check out and not contribute to this football team all year long, you would kind of expect a step back. You would expect an 8-4 season. I don't think anybody had it on their bingo card that Tennessee was going to go out and run the table. I don't think anybody had Tennessee going out there and going undefeated in 2025. So maybe it was your expectations that were off. I thought this team was a 9-win football team. Fell a little bit short. Didn't expect Vanderbilt to come in and punch you in the mouth. But that's what they did. That's the reality of the situation. It's a disappointing season. That's it. It's a disappointing season. Tennessee has the 7th ranked recruiting class in the class of 26. Now you got to go attack the transfer portal, but we got one last ride. What are your thoughts on the college football playoff rankings? What are your thoughts on Tennessee going to Nashville to play in the Music City Bowl against Illinois? Jump in the comment section. Let's talk about it. As always, smash the thumbs up. Go check out our merchandise, bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. You can also support the channel by hitting the join button down below, only $1 a month, or you can go check out our Patreon. That link is in the description below. You can join our EA Sports College Football Patreon Dynasty. You can join our game day chats where you can say, Boogie, I dig the content. I love the channel. Here's a buck. I want to show you some support. But that is going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.